Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to ATP Meals
With Glenn
and Louis. Today we are going to be reviewing Sainsbury's Basics sausage and mash.
Sausage and mash, eh?
A banking British favourite.
Unchanged.
Since the beginning of time.
Since we can remember.
Honestly.
It's a timeless classic, I would say.
I think so.
May it never change.
May it never change.
Um,
Hopeful. They look hopeful. They look like they want to give you like a satisfaction, but they just can't sometimes.
it's just, it looks like there's potential.
Yeah, there's definitely potential.
But the main factor being the absolute bargain price.
The absolute
of
bargain
80
price
pence.
of ATP.
And especially Brexit.
British pork. That's why the Brexit hasn't affected our daily intake, sausages and mash, because it is British meat, which is good, unless you're a vegetarian.
In which case,
vegetarian.
you just don't eat it.
Or it doesn't matter. Yeah, you just don't eat it. You just don't go to the ready meal section.
Let's get in there.
Let's
dig.
Right. So, I'm not sure if you can get a nice little look at that. Sort of rolls around the case, yeah, some sort of metaphor maybe.
What does it look like? A sea of sludge.
A sea of sludge on the banks of
a beach of mashed
potato-y goodness. They look ridged. They look ridged well.
I'd say they've been forked.
It's quite
That's
a
how
big
you get
fork
that
though.
ridge.
Quite a big fork, don't you think? It's quite big sort of forks.
You think they
I feel
have
like they maybe
a special mash
I just
ridger?
mean like a punch of like a ridge hammer. Maybe.
Doubtful.
You know what? Isn't doubtful. If it's on a machine conveyor belt and there's just prongs and it just goes.
Just to make these ATP meals, I think that would drive up the price. Like,
You think? Yeah, it probably is. Probably made.
all that machinery.
What do you think it's made? I think it's made.
I think we're getting too into this.
I think you're right.
It's just,
You're right.
after all, it's about the time. We're not going too far
Yeah,
into
it's
the
about-
history of the making of
it's about the
ATP
basics.
meal. We'll get to that. I think.
Yeah, I think we will.
Well, we don't have the budget to go to the factory at this point.
That's right, you're right. I don't think we do have time to go to the factory right now. But maybe one day. I think
Do you want to give us some information about nutrition?
Nutritious value, of course. Alright, Glenn. Well, I'll have our viewers know that it contains 16% of your daily intake of fat per the adult RI. Yeah. Which is
That's a salty number.
it's a salty number, but it's not unfriendly.
I'd say it's fairly healthy.
Yeah, definitely. It's also 26% of your salt intake.
26%.
I've just read that 2 years.
You still 3 meals a day.
You can eat-
sausage and mash.
Yeah, you can maybe even eat 4 meals a day because you'd only be at 104% of your daily intake of sugar. You'd have to eat nothing else with sugar. Salt.
Just the 3 meals.
That's all you'd eat.
That's all we need, really. Isn't
Or maybe some lettuce.
And that would cost you what? I'm not very good at maths.
Right, no, about £2.40.
I think it's less than that.
No, £2.40.
Is it?
3 meals. Which is a great price. Imagine spending only £240
a day on food.
on food, nothing else.
That's quite good. And to wash it down, some Sainsbury's still table water.
This water does not, as they specify
Definitely
here,
not
definitely not
from the tap.
which begs us to ask, where is it from? Do they bring it from the mountains in these bottles themselves? They
If you
literally
have any
stand by
idea-
the spring.
And at home, please feel free to email us if you can find us on
Leave
email.
a comment down below.
Or leave a comment. That's probably easier. If you think you've got the theory of where the water comes from, but it's
In
not
fact-
from the tap.
It's from the Greenmore Spring. It says bottled at source, so that's completely solved that.
Well, we know where it's from.
We'd like to know how they get it from there
From
and
the
into these
source.
bottles.
And what is the source? That's the new question.
Maybe it's some sort of mystical power. Banging. Right, let's get it cooking then, shall we? We have just cooked our meals.
Doesn't it look appetizing?
It does look, it looks great, to be honest. I'll just show the camera my meals. as it is. A bit of salt and pepper on
I'm
there.
not sure you can see it there.
Can't help.
Possibly pull it back a little
A
bit.
bit like that. There we go. Maybe about
Potentially. Not really
there.
sure.
Who knows?
Can't be
It's
bothered
just
yet.
moved all my food.
Ooh.
But that slide. Ooh. Right. Well, I can't wait. Would you like some Sainsbury's?
That, I was just going to
still
say,
table water.
I have high hopes for the table water, I'd say.
Yeah, honestly.
Although there's a slight fizz there.
There was a slight fizz there.
It's definitely not sparkling water, is it?
No.
Not from the tap at all.
No, definitely not from the
I'm gonna
tap.
try
This is
some.
it.
Oh, do you know what? That is really good water.
Really?
I'm not even joking. That's some more.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong. That is nice. Right, well, speaking of food, I think it's time to load up our first mouthful. Mash.
I'm going to go for mash separately first.
Okay, I'll go with that as well.
Perfect temperature. Instructions on the box. That, I mean,
Mm.
you can't fault them. They're
Ooh.
very thick.
It's very glutinous.
What is the gravy?
No, the
mash.
The mash. I'm
Oh.
going to go for a full-blown mouthful now.
I'm going to go for the sausage at this point.
Oh,
Ooh,
eyes hot.
that is tender.
But yeah, it is very tender.
It's almost,
almost not sausage.
it's worryingly tender, I would say.
It's like a frankfurter.
Yeah, I would
Dressed
say,
as a sausage.
less resistance than that.
Yeah, it's more like a passing through of your teeth rather
Yeah.
than a bite. This is actually, I'm enjoying this.
I think it's pretty great.
Mm.
I mean,
I'd recommend separating the mash a bit because the innards get quite hot, it seems.
that's true. That's a good tip.
Maybe even
For the
cutting
viewers.
it with your knife.
If you're thinking of trying this one, just
Mm. Mm. Mm.
I may just drop some onion gravy.
I'm thoroughly enjoying this, but
on the table.
the bottom of my mash is it's very thick. But it's quite nice. It's
Too thick?
no, it's not too thick. That's the beauty of it.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's a massive deal.
It's a massive deal.
It is a meal.
It's a happy
It doesn't
meal.
say meal deal, but that's what it says to me. Don't you think? We've lost our light.
It seems we have. Whoa.
Oh,
I could eat this forever.
Mary Berry, eat your heart out.
Yeah, right. Here comes Mr. ATP meal.
That's going to be the next show.
Mr. ATP meal.
I'm just eating now because I'm quite hungry.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
actually dinner
it's
time.
really, it's really nice.
Um,
The gravy works well. And the onions are fine. They're sort of mushy.
it
and almost. I
really
like
does,
it.
doesn't it? We began with some quite delightful water,
Mm.
and
Big up the water.
from there it was just the stage was set. You know, the table was laid, and you probably shouldn't eat it for every meal.
Oh, no. We're not endorsing that.
No, I think Sainsbury's is the only one that does it. Isn't it? Maybe we'll have to look.
We will have. Wow.
The-
This is
The
exciting.
hunt for the ATP meal.
Mm.
You've gone for it there, man.
I've really finished my sausage. I'm really hungry actually.
Should we just continue to watch them? Let them watch us eat?
I think
should we
so.
cut?
Yeah, I think we should cut.
Yeah.
But like, it doesn't really matter. We don't actually need to cut. We can just stop this bit.
Sausage and mash. Fucking was banging.
Right. Lasagna, mate, was actually quite nice.
Really?
Yeah, lasagna was really nice.
I want more.
I know. So, thank you,
There we are.
viewers.
There we are.
We've all finished. Just clean the plate dry.
Clean the plate.
Because it is good.
For the price, this is not. We're not at the Ritz here, Louis.
It's true, we're not.
We're
You're not wrong.
somewhere, an undisclosed location. Maybe you've got a wedding to plan.
Well,
You have to come back.
you need to buy a Lego.
What if you have a Lego addiction and you
Fondle Lego, touch Lego.
a large amount of Lego?
No, sometimes like,
Lego
if you're
can be
addicted-
expensive.
Be like fondling Lego, I reckon. Something like
Maybe. I'm almost full. Are you?
that. I am
I'm almost full.
I am thoroughly almost full.
I've
Which is really
had,
good.
what was it, 26% of my sugar intake?
Daily salt intake.
Salt intake?
There's only,
And I feel great. I feel full of energy.
I think it was 17% of your sugar.
The taste was not terrible.
No, the taste was
17%
alright.
of my sugar.
Yeah.
And
No, 4% of your sugar. 17% of your fat.
Ah. That was it. Well, I think it was 16 actually.
Yeah.
Check.
What did I say? 17? Yeah, 16. It'll be 16. But thank you very much for watching.
Yeah,
Please
I enjoyed it.
like and subscribe. And see you in the future.
Yeah, until the next time.
Until the next
we make
time,
another one of
we
these.
make another one of these.
And eat some more meals of the price of 80p or less if we can find any.
Oh, that would be amazing.
We'll have a look.
We'll do our research and get back
Stay
to you guys.
tuned.
Stay cool.